Because you had to be a big shot, didn't you? You had to open up your mouth. You had to be a big shot, didn't you? All your friends were so knocked out. Billy Joel, Big Shot. Anyone? Nobody? Let's move on. Hey, how's it going? So a few weeks ago, Sweetwater sent me this guitar to do a comparison video. And if you haven't checked out that video, you can go check it out now. It's an ASAT, G&L ASAT. At the same time, they also sent me this, the Radial Bigshot ABY. When I hear Big Shot, I instantly think of the Billy Joel song. So I know everybody thinks the way I do, so I'm sure you all thought the same thing. So thanks again to Sweetwater for providing this gear that I do get to keep, so they've sponsored the video in that way. I have affiliate links in the description. If you want to get anything at Sweetwater, take a look in the description. I actually looked on there for water, and they don't seem to sell it. Anyways, that was the last time I looked. Maybe one day. So what we're going to do today, I've got the Big Shot ABY, and I'm going to use it to compare two Fender amplifiers that I have. So I've got these two Fender amplifiers. One's a Fender Princeton, and the other one's a Fender Princeton. Basically, the difference is the color and the speaker inside. They're both limited edition models. One of them you can't get anymore. The other one you can actually get it at Sweetwater. I've seen it listed at Sweetwater and a number of other places. Anyways, people wanted to hear how do those amps compare? And really the biggest difference is the color and the speakers. So it's not gonna be a huge difference. And I don't own two of the same microphones, so you're not gonna get an exact perfect scientific comparison, but just a rough idea. So what better way to do that than with an A/B switcher? And you had to be a Big Shot, didn't you? So let's take a look at the Big Shot features first and how you can use it with two amps. It's made in Canada. On the top you have all your connections. So you get a 9-volt DC power, and that powers the LEDs if you want that. So it's a passive system. You don't actually need to power it. Next to it you got two outputs, output A, output B. That's gonna be for your two amplifiers. And then there's an always on tuner option. If you wanna plug in a tuner into that input, you can use that. And then you got your guitar input or your source input, whatever you're using. There's 3 toggle switches on the front. I'll explain what those do. They only apply to the output B. The first one is ISO. That engages the internal isolation transformer, much like Optimus Prime or Megatron. And that eliminates ground loop hum. The next one is the 180, and that reverses the phase and is only active when the ISO is on. So in phase will sound fuller, and out of phase will sound weaker. And that's when we're talking about having the 2 amps running and the way the speakers are playing together. Then you've got the lift, and that disconnects the ground from the cable shield. And there's 2-foot toggles. You got the A, B, and you got the both. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You can swap between A and B, or you can have both. Enough talking about it, let's actually do it. So let's check out all the stuff. Yes, yes, you had to be a big shot, didn't you? You had to prove it to the crowd. You had to be a big shot, didn't you? All your friends were so knocked out. there you go. Thanks again to Sweetwater. Check out the links below. No, I didn't memorize those lyrics, but I like that song. I like Billy Joel. Saw him in Madison Square Garden in 2016. That's pretty cool. As always, play guitar and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.